What if you have a special tool for selecting a very complex color and very easy way? And you can change that color as well as whatever color you wanted. It might be at your brand color, it might be your own custom color, or even gradient. So let's see how to select the very complex color today, and so easy as possible. So without further ado, let's get started. You can see in my screen, this is a very jacketive color. Light shades are, we need to be, somebody is asking for selecting this color and change to the another color, whatever he had given me as his brand color. So right now, if I have to be select this color, it's not just possible by selecting manually. Well, I know manual selection is more accurate than the automatic selection, but it cannot be possible. You can see there is a lot of jacketive ways, and how can you select that? There is a lot of zigzag type of color, so it's can't possible by manually. So right now we need to be select color, then we are selecting all of the colors from this image. So how we can do that? Because I have to be go for maybe I can say this is in background layer, and so right now I would need to be duplicate of this layer by press Ctrl or Command J. So command for Mac users. So right now I need to be select and convert them as a smart object. Why? Because of if you do anything in the smart object, then you can able to select and make the modification in the next time. Okay, so right now before doing anything else, I would need to be select them as a smart object. So right now I would go for right click of this layer. Even you can do also from the select also from the filter and convert for smart filters. Well, is going to be converted as a smart object. Okay, so even if you want to do in the same cases, in the same thing, on the right click of this layer and convert for smart object, and those are the same. Okay, so right now I would need to go for select this color as accurate as possible. So right now I would need to go for select to color range, and before doing anything else, I would need to be selection preview as a none and fuzziness all the way to the 0. So right now I would need to select this blue shade of the color, not the light of this area. Okay, so right now I would need to select this eyedropper tool. Make sure that before selection anything else is in here, in the sample size 5x5 average or 11x11 averages. What does that mean? Well, if I have to be zoom this image all the way 100%, I don't know it's called 100 or 1000%, but I can see every pixels are right here. Okay, so if your eyedropper tool has a sample size selected as a point sample, it will select only for the one pixel of this image. As an example, if I have to be say about this image has the what I can say the resolution is 2000 by 2000 pixels, well, it will select only the one pixel of 2000 by 2000 pixels. We don't want that. We want to select an average color, so it will be more accurate than as a point sample. So right now I would need to be select for 3x3 or 5x5, even 11x11. Okay, so I would say for 5x5, and if I have to be select this color, it will select it as 1 2 3 4 5 and square shape of this area. Okay, so right now I have to go back in the normal mode by Ctrl or Command 0. So right now I would need to select first one shade of blue. I will see this shade I can select. Now what do you have to do? I see there is nothing else is showing in this area. I would need to select the another shade of the blue. Well, I can say now select this plus eyedropper tool, and even if you want to drag all of the other areas, it will select the other somethings. Now I think there is a lot of color shades. It seems like some kind of green, some kind of cyans, and another color shades are available here, so we don't want to select that. We want to just change this blue color shade. Okay, so now what do we have to do? We now drag first one here, and you can see right here something is selected. So right now I would need to select this area also. So even this area, I can see the most of the color are almost selected. So right now I would need to check another something. Do I have any type of color are available? Well, this one I can also be selected. So right now I have to selection preview as a preview in grayscale. So that's the white are the selection area, white are the color area are selected, black are the not selected. So we need to increase the fuzziness. That's why we are smoothing the selection. Even little bit 70. If you can zoom something right here, even if you zoom something right here, then you can able to see how smooth you have selected right here. Well, I have another option here available here. So if you go for selection preview to the black matte, the color selection areas are selected. Well, you can see the color selection areas are almost selected as accurate as possible, and the black area are not selected because of that was only for the highlighted area, I mean the white. So right now we would need to be maybe we already selected all of them. Now we have to go for here. Okay, now all the blue shades are gonna selected. Now select for the solid color adjustment layer and paste the color hex code of your brand or whatever color you wanted to select. So I think the most of the area are selected, but it's not looks right. Do you know why? Well, the blending option and the blending mode is selected as a normal, so we need to select them as a color because if we selected the color and we want to just highlight the color, not another something, well, we need to go for select as a color. You can see this is perfectly selected and it looks amazing in this case. So here's the before and here's the after. So see how accurately I select this color. And even if you want to select as what I can say, maybe select manually, whatever the tools are available right here, it can't be possible. You cannot do that. But the color ranges allow you to make selection this as accurate as possible. Even you can see in the side of the area, that's a completely fantastic you can see. Okay, this is the most accurate way to select the most complex object in Photoshop. So if, as an example, if you have an image, you have a solid color of the background, so you can use this trick very easily. You can select in the most accurate way to select and change the background of this image of background. So today's tutorial is over here. I hope this tutorial helps you a lot. If please hit the like, and if you want to get more tutorials from me, please do consider subscribe, ring the bell icon so that you can get this kind of tips and tricks in the future. And thanks again. I will see you in the next one. Stay then, take care.